Hey, back. Let's do this thing. Okay, I wanted to show you a game that I played. It's the French Terrache variation. And I'm black, he's white, so we'll flip the board and then I'll enlarge the board so that we can see better. Just give me one sec. There we go. Perfect. Okay. He goes e4, I go e6, d4, d5, knight d2, takes, knight f6, he takes, I take, and then f3, knight f3, knight c6, c3, which is an interesting idea because it protects this pawn so that this knight's free to move. And so at this moment he's got a little bit more space, but remember what his dark square bishop's bad, so I play e5 right away and I go crunch, and he's like, he plays bishop b5 and I go it takes. He castles. I was thinking if I should take here or not, and I just want to take a look at the computer to see what it says because I didn't put this through. Okay, so white's actually ahead. So I played bishop b. He actually played the majority of the computer moves. Takes, takes. I takes, and then I castled. This is a critical spot in the game because my structure is not up to par. Oh yes, we'll do a chess game after. I'll play a chess game after this game here. But my position, my pawn structure is bad, and so he plays queen to e2. I'm like, I just have to. If he takes, and what I was thinking is here. But the only sitch is there's a potential if he plays here, guys. There's a potential for there. And now there's a potential for a bishop right, bishop d7. It's a protection, a double attack on the queen. So he did the right thing by taking. I took, he took, takes. And then here I play king to f7. King f7 is an important move because it protects the pawn, activates my king. Right now my structure's bad, but remember I now control the open file on d8. He goes f4 because he wants to get his king involved the fastest way that he could. And so what I do is I go rook e6 because my idea is I want to activate my king up the board and I don't want to have to worry about this pawn here. I was thinking maybe I should have probably here at this point maybe e8. The only problem is though I didn't like if he took over the d file because then if I went here he could come back and undermine my structure. So I had to make a decision, and he played there, and he played there. Now this move here, if he plays here, takes. Now I can bring my king in. He'd probably play there, and so what I could do now is bring my king around in. This pawn's protected. This is actually a passed pawn, so I'm okay for the most part. But he never let that happen, so he moved his king in. I brought my rook down, and I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe, guys, I can get in behind this structure here and start doing a little bit of fun. He plays there, and so I go h1, attacking his h2 pawn. Then I go back, taking over in the open file. He goes, and then now I'm going g6 because I want to go F, and if he plays here, takes, takes, and then king takes, and I'm up a pawn. Actually with the equal position, but I do have weaknesses here, so these are all the ideas you have to think about. I move my king up, he goes check. I take, he takes, and then I move back. See, I was thinking, I know you're wondering, why do you move here? Why didn't you move here? The problem is if you move there, now that happens. There's no defense of the g6 pawn. Then he has two connected passed pawns. Potentially game over. And even if I played here and he kept moving down, I took, he takes here, I go here. Let's say he goes there, check. Yes, but these two monsters are just way too much. They're further down the board, and I didn't want to risk that. So I just retreated back to g7. Now I retreat there, back. And I was thinking, you know what? If he wanted to draw, we can do that. Because I'm not worried about anything here, because he didn't want to, because he had only gained like 1 point. So he wanted to go for the takedown, or the resignation of me, but he didn't understand that we as a group have actually done endgame studies, so I was able to use endgame studies in that area to mass effect. So we'll continue onward. Oops. Okay. Eats E. Takes, then he brings his king in. I'm now going after his pawn. He was there, and now I'm going after the other pawn here. He goes there. Now I'm bringing my pawn up. He brings his king over, and then I'm like, you know what? Let's do this thing. Because if he wants to go down here, I'll just start marching my buddy up the board. And I'm not worried about this, because I now take, he takes, I come down here, he was there, I take. And then that move right there this move was the downfall in his position. He should have played here. R. Actually, if he played, maybe, I'm not sure. This is an interesting sitch. I want to see what the computer says. Okay, straight up. Okay. Then check. And then, yeah, keep an eye on that. Then you get in front. Yep. Okay, so it's a draw. But when I moved there, oops, I gotta turn this off. I moved in, which that was a mistake I took there. Check. I took. At this point, he played here, and I was thinking to myself, this is the critical decision. Critical. Out of all the end games, you have to calculate right here. I had like I had plenty of time, so I'm good. And so I was thinking, if I play here, and let's say he takes, I take here, queen, draw. When I played, so I played up there. He brought his king up, mistake. I brought, now, and remember we talked about you have to find out, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you come over here, and then you make a box. And if the king can't get in this box here, that means that he can't catch the pawn. So you have to remember that. This take how many moves it would take to get to the queenie square, which would be 4. So you're on 4, and then you make a line to it. Because watch, I'll show you. If I played here, and then here, and he couldn't get there. He's too slow. So now that's how you do it. If you wanted to know, you go here, here, and then you don't even have to calculate. You can know exactly where the king, if your pawn can run or if it can't run. And at this point, there's really no hope for him, because if he takes, I take. There is a potential. Let's see if I take. Okay, nope. He can't do it because it's my turn. That's the tide turn right there. So I move here. That's what I play. He did D3, and then I went A5, and there's no way of stopping. He's gonna have to sack his rook, and then even if he comes to there, I'll just bring my king over. If he comes down, I'll bring my king over. If it comes down, then I just play here. There's enough room between his king and that. Okay, so would you like to play? Would somebody like to play? Or do you want to go over some tactics? Tactics or play? We will. Yes, you want to play. Gotcha. Let's do it. I'll give it a shot. You don't think I don't know? I know what your name is, my buddy. Okay. Let's do it. There we go. There we go. Let's see how we do here. I'm gonna have to start my infiltration now. Let's see how I do. I'm really gonna work hard, guys, to stay focused on task. Not let my mind wander, not see phantoms, but just go for a really strong attack, guys. So keep that in mind. We're gonna do this, okay, guys? Just keep on task. Bum ba da bum 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 bum. This should be an interesting move sequence. Now I can go for a big time assault here. It should be an interesting battle. Let's see if we could take a takeout here. Get this rolling. Get all my pieces in the right position before you attack. I should be able to snap this off here. If I can play, there's really nothing at this moment I don't think that my opponent could do. Well, maybe. No, I don't think so. Because then I have a couple move sequences that I can actually play here. We should have this pretty much wrapped up if we know how to organize this attack, and we do. We've studied enough, guys. We know how this works. Oh boy. Let's see here. Let's see how we do, guys. Let's hack away at the structure. Maybe I should have played I think I should have played G5 Snikes. I think that was a mistake. Yeah, I think G5 was better. Let's see. Okay, G5 takes. So G5 here, there. Yeah, here. I don't think I did that right. Oh wow. Huh. We're up a pawn, which is good news for us. This should be pretty interesting for a positional game. Let's see, how do we want to play this here? We got 12 minutes, so let's just sit for a second and think. I'm going to play there. I want to take advantage of the weakness of his king right now. And I don't want to worry about any weaknesses in my structure. I think we're still okay here. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I don't like this too much. Let's see. Trying to think, what is the drawback to that move? Just gonna defend real quick. Keep the defense up. I think we're still okay, guys, here. Not sure what I want to actually do. I kind of have an idea. Kind of have an idea of what I want to do. We'll get to see if it actually works. Let's see. I hope this works. I so hope this works. Oh man. I think this should work, guys. Oh, I had to go into a humongous think there. So, let's see what we got here. Okay, right after this one, we'll do that. This should... Oh yeah, it is. That is a principle that needs to be implied in the... You don't always have to take what is given to you. Let's see, here. I like that move there. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that wins material. Do I want to take with the queen or the rook? Well, I think I'm gonna take with the queen. I'm not gonna do that. Take with the rook. Let's see. Yeah, I think I made a mistake with the queen check. Yeah. I'm thinking, yeah. Let me take a look. Let me focus down for just a sec. Let's see. Let's see if I'm there. Yeah, I'm gonna play. I calculated this idea here. Let's see. Queen d6. So, okay, so you're saying queen. Okay, we'll go over the game. But yeah, this was an interesting. I believe I kind of blundered at this right here. I needed to have done something different. Yeah. Okay. We'll go. That's something that I'll have to go over and take a look at again. Okay. So white or black? Yeah, she played great too. Okay. White or black? Oh yeah. Exactly. Alrighty. So then just give me one sec. I'll turn the board. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. It was a queen's. Oh, nice. Okay, that's still good so far. There's everything looks good. Nothing, no weaknesses. Yeah, now that going straight for the center. Takes. So he's actually pretty then. Interesting. So humongous queenside attack. Wow. That's good so far. You're dominating. Let's see. The knight comes back. Okay, protection. Yeah, you have enough time there. Okay, takes, takes, takes. Okay. Wow. White played a lot of queen moves for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, castles. And after the bishop. Okay, there we go. Well, taking would have been interesting. So takes. Let's see, takes, takes. Oh, queen gets ready to double. Yeah, I could see like then you could play here, and then he might if he takes, 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 and I think yeah I think it connects. I think this is an interesting position so far. If you wanted to do that the takes there, I was just looking to see. Okay, there. Okay, wow. What it did you play something like that? Would that have okay? Because I was thinking about this because this would be interesting for sure. So if he took here, you'd take back. So you can't really take. You can't take in this sitch here. So let's see. What would he play? I think there was B takes E, bishop takes. So oh, bishop takes E6. Okay, bishop takes E6. There. Okay, so now let's see. It's gonna have to move. So let's say he moves. No, I don't know. Let's see. What would he? I want to see what the computer says for moving. I want to see what the because I want to do the correct move for white. Okay, I was thinking that. Bye bye. Okay, and then takes, 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 and then bishop to d4. Very strong here. Yeah, interesting. Okay, we will continue onward and upward. Okay. There. So far, so good. Can we look at e4? Oh, I think there was a move. Okay. Let's see. Oh, d4. Gotcha. Okay, there. Okay, we'll see what. Alright. Oh, knight takes first. What does that do, though? Okay. He inputs the knight there to block it. I see now. I see now why you have to take first here. And let's see. What does it say? Queen takes? Queen takes. And then now you can push. Push. And then rook infiltrate on. Wow, huh? Yeah, I think the reason now I see why the move didn't work. Right, there was a move I just forgot because I did not look at. It was a forcing move. I think there was a how far back? Move what move? Was it move 20? There, that. Interesting. You're going after the attack. That's pretty good. You're doing good. I was just that I saw. Oh, yeah, exactly. That clogged up the position, and I don't think there was anything that we can do after that. We'd probably have to bring a rook into the fight. It would be okay, but not as good as what's priorly played. So he takes. Interesting. B6. I did want to give up my bit. I did not want to. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to. Sometimes you don't want to. You don't want to give up material if you don't have to. That like a bishop. I see. Ouch. Wow. He's. Let's see. He. Let's see. Let's see. How far back is that? Is that what move is that in? Was that back here? Uh, is way too passive. Yeah. Let's take a look to see what we were talking about here. Okay. Okay. So bishop there. When we attacked my bishop. Okay. Let's see here. There. Oh, sorry. Here. Let me see. Okay, we talked about that he could implant. Yeah, you didn't. You don't want to give up your bishop here for that. I see that. Like in this situation, you probably could play rook A to D8, and he's probably gonna have to play there. Let me see if that's right. Oh, he takes. 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 Yeah. I mean after knight h5, my dark square. Okay, knight h5. Let me get to. Let me see where knight h5 would be. I'm trying to find the knight h5. Let's see, there. Let's see. Okay, attacks there. Still good. So far, so good. You're doing good. That's good. Takes. Queen b3. Attacks. I just don't understand why he didn't take here. I know that allows there, but two moves ago. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I mean after 98 my dark square. Oh yeah. Okay, you didn't want to give up you didn't really want to give that up. I see what you're saying. That's why you played F, so that if he ever did take, which he did, you could take back with your queen. Okay, gotcha. I did see a good retreat. Let's see, what would be it? Probably, let's see, if we wanted to retreat the bishop back, you could play bishop. No, let me see. I think, well, we don't really want to go e7 because of the rook coming over here. So if we went e7, rook could come over, and then we have a pin. I don't know. Let's pass. Yep. You don't want this. You don't want this. So you got to play active sometimes and just give up the bishop sometimes just to keep the position going. There. Oh, we did take it. Sweet. So I was right. Ooh, the most standard pattern. Yeah, this could be if you put a bishop here, that could work, or if you put a queen here. This is like one of the most basic mating patterns around the king here. Ouch. You just get, that's just a crush. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. I have to AFK just for a second. Sorry about that, I'm back. Alright, let's continue onward. Okay, that was an excellent game. Let's see. Yeah, do you have any other ones, or would you like, we could do some puzzles, or do you have another game you'd like to go over? Is there any game you guys would like to go over? I'm taking a look. Can we? Okay. I'm taking a look. We can do some puzzles. Right? Okay. Sounds good. Okay, let's see here. Oh wow, and move 8 of all things. That's pretty interesting for a tactic to be that early in the game. Let's see. There. I'm trying to think. Let's see. There is an idea of queen h5. There we go. Good. I don't want to get. Just gotta check something. Make sure my. Oh, perfect. Sometimes I get headphone hair, and I don't want that to be on there. Let's see. This idea is bishop to. So bishop e4, and then knight. I see h5, but the problem is here. Let's see. Actually, interesting. h5. Nope. That bishop h5 doesn't work because of that. Takes here is a really. I think that's the one of the winning ideas, if I'm not mistaken. I think takes, like you're saying. Uh-oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Gotcha. Huh, for some reason that's a cool tactic. Move 8 of all things. That's pretty impressive for that to have a rose. Yeah. Tells you, even in the opening, guys, look for tactics. They're there. It doesn't have to be move, 13, move 10. It could be move 8. So, wow. Okay, there. Takes. Okay, queen check. There. Sub. Okay. Let's see. If we played here, f6. Nope. No. Maybe. Let's see. F6 for takes f6. Then we can actually, I think, win the bishop here. Let's see anything else that we could play. Let's see if we play here. No. If we played here, there's check. And then we would move our king and then snap. There that goes. Okay, here. And there. Okay, we'll do that. That was an interesting puzzle. I'll have to go analyze that a little bit more. Let's see. Are you white or black? So I know which side to do. White, gotcha. D5, knight f3. Okay, there, takes. Check, okay. Wow, okay. You grabbed a pawn there. Let's see. Yeah, I actually was thinking e4 because that's actually a really strong move because it allows for a queen check to happen on h5. And if queen h5, then pawn push, you can actually play knight takes f6, and that's pretty devastating there. So that's kind of like a must take at that point. Otherwise, he get devastated early in the game, and we do not. That's not fun for a player to do that. Okay, let's take a looky. All right, you got to pass pawn, so check. There it is. I wasn't sure about e4. I like that it opened up my light square bishop. Yeah, it did. It did open, and then but it had a multitude of excellent ideas because if he, let's just say he played, let's say knight here, we'll just say knight bc6. You have here, and then he might try here. Then you could drop that on him there, and then you have something like that, and you've won another pawn. There's a discovery happening, but I do see a potential for knight to g6 in that position. So pretty interesting. But then there's a pin, and if here, actually you can't. Well, there you'd lose. So you'd have to come back to like something like that. Okay, well that was just an idea I was just thinking about. Yeah, so far so good. H4. Yeah, you're pushing our friend Harry, as Simon Williams, Grandmaster Simon Williams would say. Yep. It weakened his. Yep, that's right. That's the whole idea about some checks are just for the purpose of pushing pawns, and grandmasters like what you're saying, Karyakin and Kasparov, know how to use this ability to check, and it's hard for players, more advanced players, to are sorry, players that are going up the ladder to see that a check back here isn't a bad idea, because a lot of players would say that makes the move not good to play, but it does weaken the king side so that later, if castling did happen, you can plant a knight on h6 and maybe a queen here, and you have mate. If these two areas get plugged with something, you put, and then there's a plug there. You have a queen here, knight here. Tons of different ideas. That's why g6, queen h5 isn't a bad move. g6 weakens the structure. Retreating back, you didn't lose really anything because he had to waste a move to react to your move, and your idea was played, which was to weaken the king side. So as long as the ideas are good, continue with them. It's interesting because uh, Jeremy Silman says that you need to have a plan, and if you have a plan that doesn't cause you to lose, go with that plan, and make sure that sometimes you have to take a second apart, stop your opponent from doing his plan, but remember to keep your plan in the back of your mind to implement. That's hard for a lot of players to actually do, is stop their idea, which means put restraint on what they want to do. Take care of this over here. Once this is neutralized, come back, and then you win the game. Grandmasters know how to do that. It's patience. Patience, like it even says, patience is a virtue. Truly, truly, it is. Okay, knight a6, perfect. That's, let's see. He didn't want to play here because that blocks his bishop in, but it does allow b6 to knight b6. Maybe this, I'm thinking maybe even though it blocks his bishop in for a turn, there's really nothing that you're, well, if you played here, you do have that. So yeah, so that wouldn't be too much fun for him. Yeah, that's not fun. Yeah, I see what his idea is now. That wouldn't be fun with a pin like that. Okay, so yeah, h6. We have our friend Harry, like Simon Williams calls our h pawn. Bishop f5. He's planning on rook either c8, queen, c7, maybe even knight b4 to undermine this pawn. So yeah, you go correct. That's actually the correct move sequence. You force his king to move. He's either going to have to retreat back, which he would not want to do. And then let's see. I believe I made a mistake not taking the knight and ruining. Oh yes. Or you're thinking about when after that's played. Let's see. Instead of Harry, you're thinking that takes here, and then here is you made a mistake there. It does, like what you're saying, it does create two passed pawns, but it also allows, I was considering taking on move 2. Okay, so when he played there, he played there. So you're thinking here, gotcha, and then there. Yeah, you'd have to at this point. Let me see. Let's see, not there. You could play here, then implant the knight there. I don't know. I don't really like pushing this pawn. Like c4, I don't really think's the best, but we can't play that there because of check. Huh. Maybe c4 is best, now that I think about it. Because if rook comes over, you can always bring a rook there. Now this is protected. You have two protected and they're passed pawns. This guy here, once his knight moves, is on the take for more attack. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. I do think that your idea about taking more likely was probably maybe a 0.3 more pawn advantage, somewhere around that. But your idea still here is, it still works, because think now he moves his king, and then you can take. Let's see if you do that. Oh, interesting. You could take. You could actually take there, and I think there's more. This idea is still in play here. You can castle. Oops, nope, wrong. First of all, you gotta play here, and then let's say he plays something like this, and you castle, and you can start pushing this pawn up the board. But you do lose one thing though. You do lose your light squared bishop, so you have to kind of to give and take. One sec, just gotta get a drink of water. Sorry, I didn't take it earlier. I should. Yeah. If you know what, stick with your plan. Stick with your plan. Stick with your plan, because that's the the problem. Yes, knight b4 exactly. This actually follows principles. I think it's Steinitz. I gotta make sure if I'm right, or it was Lasker. I think it was Steinitz that said to take away knight points really makes the knight look bad, because Jeremy Silman actually talked about c3. Yeah. Oh, Steinitz. Okay, it was. Gotcha. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. He this move made this knight really silly. So this knight is out of play. So it's like he's now playing without a piece. So you don't really have to trade your bishop here for this knight, because the knight really isn't doing anything at the moment. So it's yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And yeah, he was the. It was. I think it was also my system with Aaron Nidzovich that also talked about. He was the beginning uh, chess player, grandmasters, to talk about how pawns are the soul of chess, and how you handle them will actually direct how your play goes. He's the one that talked about that. Beforehand, the chess at that time would be what common principle with attacking. Yeah, exactly. Before the time of Aaron Nidzowicz, they would be like, they would just throw their pawns up the board and not think a second thought about it. But he brought up how pawns. I think I know I'm repeating myself. They tell you where to go, and yeah, so that was a cool idea. So we'll continue on with the game, because this is a very principled game. That's nice about chess. Yeah, yeah. Style is that's what one of my teacher told me, was that first of all you have to learn the principles, and then eventually you'll start seeing a style that you like. And when you fit a style, you can actually go into chess databases and find a player that you play very similar like if you play similar to Nakamura, you will take Nakamura's games and go over them, and then you can see how to improve. So my teacher was an attacker, so he said that for endgame principles and attacking, Nakamura is a really good attacker slash endgame player. But he said that nobody compares though to Magnus Carlsen for endgame play. So he's the endgame guru. If you want to look at endgames, you want to go to Capablanca or Magnus Carlsen. Those two are really good at endgame for play. Let's see. There. Bishop f3. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay, you attacked. Okay, one sec. There. Attacks back. Retreats. You're still fine so far. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, bishop e2. The bishop is attacked by the knight. It's bishop d3 allows a4 trade. Yeah. Yeah, you can't move your. The only way to do it is to move the e because this pawn is yeah is a problem piece. I mean problem, yeah. It's a double attack. It was e4 was a strong move. Oh, let's see. E4. Let's see. Bishop bishop e4 here. Yeah, it was an interesting Move sequence, yeah, for sure. Okay, if he takes, which he probably did. He take? Yeah, takes. Yeah, this is not too much fun because if you played here, you could play there. So this idea, well, you do have that in there. Well, that's interesting. I was just looking at structure. That yeah, H5 is good because that undermines the pawns. So yeah. Oh yeah, right. F he takes. That's right. Because the bishop here. Yep. So he take F4. Interesting. Uh-oh. In comes the queen. It comes in. Yeah, let's see. I could see. Yeah, this is that'd be not fun to play because if you play back here, you take potentially. Yeah, the bishop is not in very well positioned spot. Yeah, I was just okay. At the moment, I look good because it was a temple. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, but yeah, kind of find out. Yeah, that is not fun. Let's see. Maybe if we're gonna trade, yeah, maybe bishop to g3 because then takes, and you've reconnected your pawns. So in some situations, you have to make the best out of the sitch. Yeah, you're still good. Nice. H6, that's a good move. Yeah, in comes the rook. That's a power move there. That's a power move. Ouch. That is not fun. That was not too good for the player. That's a shock, shell shock right there. There, castles. Yep. Now that's some play in there. Boom. But he might play. Let's see. Well, oh, he can't play back. That's right. Because if he played back here, you just snap the. Well, let me see. He maybe could play back there. Let's see. Is there any way to counter that? Let's see. I'm trying to think here. Well, yeah, I guess you could play here. Well, no, that would be a horrible move. Now that I think about it, you're fine. Your rook's fine, so you could actually. I didn't think about that. I forgot about this. You could actually take there and yes, and now he's in a big problem. So yeah, he's in castle queen side, devastating to his position. That was just horrible. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That was just that castles really turned the tide of the battle. It did like three different things. It put first of all your king safe. Second of all, it's attacking a piece. Third of all, you're basically gonna win a piece. No matter what he does, you're gonna win something. And even if he takes there, so be it. You win a piece. I don't really think there's a way that he could. I think he's gonna have to give that piece back. Somehow he's gonna have to do that. Let's see. Maybe it's better to actually just take here. I don't know. I want to see what the computer says because you're gonna have to give something back. I want to see if my idea is right. Oh, interesting. So they're saying to go for a pawn passer or a rook attack. Which one does it want? What does it want? So it wants h3. Then you snap that off. h2. And then your queen comes. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's crushing. That was nice. That was a nice move. That would probably get probably an exclam there. That was a good move, man. Takes, yeah. Boy. He's up a piece, but his positions Jeremy Silva says yeah, you could have tons of material, but the end result is mate. And Paul Morphy, and I think he was playing against the Duke and the Earl or something like that in the theater. Don't quote me on. I don't remember their title, but it's something like that. He was playing two people, and it was in between the theater and he sacrificed everything, won with a bishop and a rook, and so it's not about material. That I go over that game. They call, let's see, here, there, 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 there. Yep. Check. Oh yeah. It looked so hard to find. Yeah. Let's see here. How could we do this thing here? Let's see. Probably, I'd probably say rook to g1 might cover it. Oh, a few moves back. Okay, rook g1 I think covers that. Let's see, a few moves back. Knight c. Yeah, I was looking at every rook sack after knight c c7. Yep. So how far back? A few moves. So are we at this before castling queenside or after castling queenside? Oh, knight c. Gotcha. So knight c7. Yeah. I have a few options. Yep. Let's see here. Okay. Rook takes c c7. Let's take a look. Let's see. Rook takes c7. Bishop takes c7. Um, uh, takes takes. Yeah, I got you. So the rook takes is, yeah, that's a good move. Let me see. So yeah, let's see. I think. Let's see. I'm gonna see what we'll see what the engine says. Oh, so knight c5. Okay. Yeah, that's actually, it takes advantage of this pin here on the rook. Yeah, that's actually, I I see that now, because the next idea is e4, which would be attacking these two guys. Yeah, if he takes it, then you have here. Let's see. I think there, and I believe that's the idea. And I really don't see any checks. There's, well, nope. He could win something here, but then there's check, check. Nope, we don't want to check there. My bad there. I forgot about that. The threat is, yeah, rook takes c8. So let's see what does the computer say. Okay, it says to take the pawn. Okay. Oh, then we take. Bishop takes. I think okay, it's queen takes. Then rook takes. Yeah, and I think at this point rook takes rook, king takes rook, pawn push, check. Yeah, I can't play there because of check. And check. Okay, it is perpetual. Let's take a, okay, let's go back. That is perpetual. So you're right. Yeah, it was a draw. Oops. Get out of there. Okay. Yeah, knight. This is the only move that neutralizes the position. But I do see a merit with you potentially could play, but actually you lost a rook though, so that's not fun. Yeah, I think, yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, so the only move to draw is that. And this sitch. Yeah, this is the only move that that would cause a draw. Yeah, yeah. That's not fun. Yeah, I think that's the best. I don't really see anything. I think like what they're saying. It's queen takes there. Yeah, then you have your perpetual, and it's perpetual. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's see, queen. If queen takes, yeah, if queen takes c5, rook takes, check. Queen takes, rook c8, bishop f2, and then rook to c8, and the queen's won. Exactly. And then rook takes, and rook takes. Yeah, it's 5 pawns up, and then bang. Yeah, see, the reason that this wins for you is here. That's why this move is like killer. It tells you that this pawn, Harry on h6, is the one that actually would win in that, no matter what line gets played after here. This pawn right here is the showstopper. That guy. So it tells you that Aaron Ninjevich was correct. Pawns are the soul of chess. Yeah, the bishop trade and the knight stuff, yeah. Okay, so do you want to do some more puzzles, guys? Or do you have another game you would like to go over? We could do a couple more puzzles. Then I have to log off for to do some studies. Yeah. All right, we'll do a couple of these, and then I'll log off for studies. Those were excellent games. Truly, truly, well done. Okay. Oops. I gotta go. I gotta remember. Go back to 31. Otherwise, you don't know where to go. That would not be fun. Takes. Okay, all right. This is the one we priorly were on. Okay, let's see. I think that's a good move there. Let's see. And then bishop takes. Yep. We went along with that was our plan before. I just had to rekindle that idea in my brain again. Okay. Oops. That's right. Gotta go to 15. Okay. This is an interesting idea because he wants to play knight to f7. So, huh? Because if knight takes rook, bishop takes, then rook takes pawn. Then if king comes over, you always have bishop a5. Oh boy, this I don't know if that's correct first or if that's correct first. Huh. Okay, here. Not sure what to do for white after. So probably there. So he wouldn't want to probably play his king there. So here. Maybe there. No, I don't know. That is. Let's see. Okay, now that we tried, I'm considering this knight takes rook a1. So let's just take that. Let's see about rook. Okay, rook. Then we have bishop attacks rook. He has to retreat back. And then the rook could survive there, attacking the knight. Yep, there we go. You just have to be able to, when you're playing chess, be able to talk the moves out, and just imagine that you had somebody, either a friend or you had a trainer or somebody was asking you questions like, why do you move this move? Why do you move that move? And if you can give an example of it, you'll be able to, then you'll have a direction where you want to go. Takes. Okay. There's mate. Yeah, because if he took here, that's checkmate. So that's why he had to move. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we'll go to 27. Then there. Takes, check, takes. There. Okay, if we checked here, king would move, takes. I don't know if that's 100% the best idea. Let's see if okay, let's see. Huh. Let's see, what do we got here? B3, that's what I was thinking. Okay, let's try bishop b3. That check, king was over. Oh yeah, you're right, because this is covered, isn't it? Yep, force queen sack. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a second. Queen here. Takes. First of all, it has to be the queen that takes there. Huh. Had the right idea, but it was the wrong setup. But there's no wrong. Let's see. Takes. Let's see. I think that's the only. Let's see. Okay, rook takes. Checkmate. It might be knight. I'm thinking knight f. Because yeah, what would happen if we took here? That'd be a check. So I think knight f6. That attacks the bishop. Rook attacks. King attacks the bishop. And if that takes, I think that's right. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Let's see. Okay, there's two ideas here. Okay, there's takes there. Knight takes. knight takes knight, queen takes, knight takes. Let's see, knight takes there. Takes. And then we still have the problem with that. Oh boy, boy, boy. Oh boy. I'm trying to think which takes actually works here, because there's two ways of taking. One, see if we take, I know if we take here, the knight's gonna have to take. I think we have enough material after that to I'm gonna go with the rook takes. I think. Oh, so don't tell me it's not. It's knight takes. Really? What happens? That's it? Wow. I guess because you can't move this, can you? Oh, I can't believe. Why didn't I think of that? Why give up material if you don't have to? Yeah. Because that actually wins. Because there still has the pin. I was trying to force that. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. It's okay. We'll find. Oh wow, move 15. There's a tactic. Cool. There. Oops. Oh, my bad there. 1 second. Hold on. Okay, there. Okay, so the queen's being attacked at this moment, so, and I think it's trapped, so let's see what we can do here to get us some material. Okay, I gotcha. Let's see, if we play rook takes, check, king comes over. Then we have knight check, king comes over. I'm doing rook takes. Okay. There we go. That's what we like right there. That's it. Oops, that's good. I'll do this one, then I gotta log off for the night, guys. Tactics are so much fun to go over. So takes. Okay, now we kind of have an idea of where we want to let's see, there's a skewer, there's a fork there. Okay, and then let's say the king moves over, takes. I think the fork. Oh boy. Let's give this another quick analyzing. Yeah, I think. Oh, let's see. Yeah, you're right. That is that. Yep. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. There we go. All right. With that, guys, thank you for logging on, Fox. Thank you for the games that we went over and for great learning and cool castling on the queen side. That was a good move, for sure. And so keep up the good work, guys. As Wesley So says, serve the Lord Jesus. As I say, guys, God bless. And I will see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Have a great night. Study hard. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.